transcription factors PIT1 and PROP1, the controls of somatotrope development, they result in GH deficiency in combination with other pituitary hormone deficiencies, which may manifest only in adulthood. Okay. Diagnosis of idiopathic GH deficiency should be made after the known molecular defects have been ruled out. GHRH receptor mutation. So this was the causes of GH deficiency is gene mutation, GH growth hormone N gene, and mutation in transcription factors PIT1 and PROP1. Okay, so 2. Then there is GH receptor mutation. So recessive mutations of GH receptor gene cause severe proportionate dwarfism associated with low basal GH level that cannot be stimulated by exogenous, right? So since it is GH RH receptor mutation, so it won't be stimulated by exogenous GHRH or GH related peptide or insulin induced hypoglycemia, as well as anterior pituitary hypoplasia. Okay. The syndrome exemplifies the importance of GHRH receptors. Okay, let it be. Then there is GH insensitivity. This is caused by defect of the GH receptor structure or signaling. Homogeneous or heterozygous mutation of GH receptor may be associated with partial or complete GH insensitivity and growth failure, that is Laron syndrome. So Laron syndrome is due to GH receptor insensitivity. Drug is diagnosed with normal, since the receptor is not working, so there will be high GH levels with decrease in circulating GH binding protein and low IGF-1 level. Okay, very rarely IGF-1, IGF-1 receptor and IGF-1 signaling defects are also encountered. Okay, STAT5B mutations result in both immunodeficiency as well as abrogated GH signaling, leading to short stature. Okay. With normal or elevated GH and low IGF. Okay, circulating GH receptor antibodies may rarely cause PH. Okay, so another thing is circulating GH receptor antibodies. One is inherited defect which is called the Laron syndrome, number 1. Number 2 is GH receptor antibodies. The part which I don't think is important, I'm running through very fast. Next is nutritional short stature. So caloric deprivation and malnutrition. Then there is uncontrolled diabetes and chronic renal failure. They represent secondary causes of abrogated GH receptor function. Let me go again. Calorie deprivation and malnutrition, uncontrolled diabetes, and CKD. So these conditions stimulate the production of pro-inflammatory cytokines which exacerbate the block of GH mediate signal. So basically the inflammatory cytokines cause block of GH receptor signaling. Children with these conditions typically have features of acquired short stature with normal or elevated GH levels and low IGF-1. And psychosocial short stature, that is emotional and social deprivation, lead to growth retardation accompanied by delayed speech, discordant hyperphagia, and attenuated response to administered GH. A nurturing environment restores growth rate. So presentation and diagnosis. Short stature is commonly encountered in clinical practice. Decision to evaluate these children requires clinical judgment. Then short stature should be evaluated comprehensively if patient's height is more than 3 standard deviation below the mean for age, or if the growth rate has decelerated. Skeletal malnutrition is best evaluated by radiological bone age, which is mainly on the degree of wrist bone growth plate fusion. Final height can be predicted using standardized scale, that is Bailey-Pinot or Tanner-Whitehouse, or estimated by adding 6.5 cm for boys and subtracting 6.5 cm from girls from the mid-parental height. This is easier. Add 6.5 cm for boys and subtract 6.5 cm for girls from the mid-parental height. That is middle value of both father and mother side. And other scales are Bailey, Pinot, and Tanner-Whitehouse. Lab investigation. Because GH secretion is pulsatile, GH is best assessed by response to provocative stimuli, including exercise or insulin-induced hypoglycemia, or other pharmacological tests. Normally, normal increase should be more than 7 in children, more than 7 microgram per liter in children. Random GH measurement do not distinguish normal children from those of true GH deficiency, yes, just like in adults. Adequate adrenal and thyroid hormone replacement should be assured before testing. Yes, So short stature is not just because of growth hormone, right? So adrenal hormones and thyroid hormones should also be checked first. Age and sex match IGF-1 levels are not sufficiently sensitive or specific, but can be useful to confirm the GH deficiency. Okay, and IGF-1 level can be taken at any time of the day. Unlike GH, pituitary MRI may reveal a pituitary mass or lesion. Molecular analysis for known mutation can be done. Treatment: replacement therapy with recombinant growth hormone restores the velocity of GH deficient in children to about 10 cm per year. Let me remind you, mean velocity is 6 cm per year. It is highest in infancy and later on in childhood it is 6 cm per year. So with recombinant GHF you can achieve up to 10 cm per year. If pituitary insufficiency is documented, other related hormonal defects should, if right, अगर pituitary insufficiency तो other than GH other hormones will also be deficit, so you have to correct that, especially adrenal steroid. Growth hormone is also moderately effective for accelerating growth rate in children with Turner syndrome and chronic renal failure, so you may give it to children with chronic renal failure. In patients with GH insensitivity, right? Like GH insensitivity, we learned about the Laron syndrome and circulating GH receptor antibodies. Okay, so in patients with GH insufficiency and insensitivity and growth retardation due to mutation of GH receptor, treatment with IGF-1 will bypass the dysfunctional GH receptors. So let me mark just 2 points: recombinant growth hormone and IGF-1 in case of GH insensitivity. So to revise, disorders of growth and development, that is growth hormone deficiency in children. Skeletal so in the first paragraph, growth plate requires variety of stimuli. I'm just striking this out, this is not required. Only the last line I'm marking, that malnutrition impairs chondrocyte activity and increases GH resistance. Okay, reduces IGF-1. ठीक है. So whatever I have struck out, they are just saying that it requires skeletal maturation requires not just growth hormone but also thyroid and other adrenal sex steroids and vitamins and trace metals. Okay, so next paragraph, linear bone growth rate we just discussed, it is very high in infancy and it remains 6 cm per year in childhood. Peak growth rate is mid puberty, that is 12 for girls and 13 age for boys. Secondary sexual development is associated with elevated sex steroids that causes progressive epiphyseal growth plate closure. Bone age will be delayed in all forms of GH deficiency, including GH receptor defect or GHRH receptor defect. So if the patient has short stature, it can be either constitutional or it can be hormonal. So if it is associated with delayed bone age, short stature with a delayed bone age, it will be hormonal or systemic disorders, and short stature with a normal bone age will be constitutive or maybe because of a cartilage dysplasia or growth plate disorder. GH deficiency, so isolated GH deficiency will cause short stature, micropenis, increased fat, high-pitched voice, propensity to hypoglycemia because of an unopposed insulin action. Familial mode can be seen. It can be due to GHN gene deficiency mutation or because of mutation in transcription factor PIT1 and PROP1. Okay. Other pituitary hormonal deficiency can be manifested later, but growth hormone or short stature will be seen in childhood itself, or it can be idiopathic if other known causes are ruled out. Other is GH receptor mutation, GHRH receptor mutation. So clinical features will be more or less same. Okay. Then next is GH insensitivity because of the GH receptor structure or signaling. One is the Laron syndrome is because of a genetic GH receptor mutation, and or it can be because of circulating GH receptor antibodies. Then nutritional short stature is caloric deprivation, malnutrition, uncontrolled diabetes and chronic renal failure. Because of in these states, because of pro-inflammatory cytokines, they block the GH mediated signal transduction. So these patients may have acquired short stature with elevated GH. So wherever there is resistance, the corresponding hormone will be increased, and low IGF-1. And psychosocial short stature will be emotional and social deprivation causing growth retardation, delayed speech, discordant hyperphagia, and so presentation will be, you should evaluate if it is more than 3 standard deviations below the normal mean for age, or if the growth is decelerated. So radiologic bone age you should check, especially the carpal bones. So and final, height can be predicted using, first I'll tell you the easier one. Add 6.5 centimeter for boys and subtract 6.5 centimeter for girls from the mid parental height, or the standardized scales are Bailey Pinot and Tanner Whitehouse. Lab investigation is GH provocation using exercise and insulin induced hypoglycemia. Exercise तो standardized नहीं है. You can induce hypoglycemia using insulin, and there should be a surge in the GH hormone, which should increase to normally more than 7 microgram per liter in children. If not, then it is because of GH deficiency. And if you find any pituitary mass or something, then you should also check for other levels, other hormonal levels, and molecular analysis for mutations. This treatment will be recombinant growth hormone, that is 0.02 to 0.05 mg per kg per day subcut. So it will increase the height. Recombinant growth hormone around 10 centimeter per year will be the growth rate. Pituitary insufficiency to other hormones का replacement भी करो. And GH insensitivity है, तो how will you know it is GH insensitivity? The GH levels will be high and not low. So in those cases we give IGF-1.